Welcome to Transmissions, where we talk about Hasbro, Takara, and third-party Transformers. On this episode, we've got more info on Missing Link Ultra Magnus, Nemesis Prime is everybody's favorite Optimus Prime repaint, and Hasbro finally says goodbye to Rhode Island. Today is Wednesday, September 17th, 2025, and this is episode 660 of Transmissions.
Welcome to Transmissions, the podcast that always works on Transformers Day. I'm your host, Charles, aka Big C, and I'm joined by the excellent Transmissions team. Jeremy, aka Yakko.
Hey, how's it going?
And Daryl, the Cybertronian Beast.
I believe we get paid extra on Transformers Day.
You get paid?
Definitely a multiple of what we currently make. Let's talk Transformers.
As always, we start the show by thanking our Donatreons, those lovely people who support us on Patreon and PayPal. Thank you all so much for continuing to support the show and help keep things going. We really appreciate it. If you're not a Donatron and would like to become one, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support, and that's where you can sign up. And you get lots of perks, including bonus content like our bonus show, We Like Big Bots. We've got 14 episodes of Daryl and Dr. Pants talking about the biggest bots in their collection. And you can watch all that from our Patreon page if you become a Donatron. We've also got our Transformers Live Play RPG podcast, Empire of Rust. This week we have Empire of Rust episode 144, The Day the Dice Rolled Ones. And this is the regular version, so this is available for everyone. So it's out right now. You can get it at transmissionspodcast.com/rust. Then next week, episode 145, the bonus uncut version will be available just for Donatrons. So you have to wait another week to get the regular version of episode 145. But for Donatrons, you get it a week early. And of course, we've still got our Toy Hacks 15% off code. So use that code VORTEX at checkout at toyhacks.com to save 15% off everything at toyhacks.com. So you can use it as many times as you want, as many purchases as you want throughout the month of September. You've still got another 2 weeks before the end of September, so use it as much as you want. Of course, we will have a new code for October, so don't worry about that. And like I said in the intro, it is Transformers Day. Happy Transformers Day to everyone out there. This was the first day on September 17th, 1984. That was the airing of the first episode of the G1 cartoon. And Hasbro has arbitrarily marked that as Transformers Day, even though the comic came out before that and the toys were on shelves before that. But there you go. So,
Cartoon
peace
is when
be with you.
Kids took note. When kids took notice, though.
Sure. So peace be with you and also with you for Transformers Day.
For those who celebrate.
And we do have a little bit of a special treat for everyone. So Daryl went to London Comic-Con last weekend, and he got to interview Diedrich Bader. So if for those of you who don't know who that is, Diedrich Bader is an actor who's been on lots of sitcoms and TV shows. He's also been a very prolific voice actor. I think maybe one of his most prominent voice acting roles was as Batman in the Batman Brave and the Bold series cartoon a few years ago. But he also did the voice of Mandroid in Transformers Earthspark. So Daryl got to interview him, and it's awesome. I listened to it. It's a great interview. He did a great job. And we've got that available. It should be up right now for Donatreons. So everyone who is already a Donatron will get to listen to it this week, and then we'll have that up for everyone else next week. So you'll get to hear everything that Daryl and Diedrich talked about. So,
Well,
Daryl, anything to add? I think Oh, go. Sorry.
I was going to say I appreciate the TF Wiki page on him has one of his more iconic roles from Office Space.
As the neighbor in Office Space. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that role of his. Wow. I believe you get your ass kicked for saying something like that.
Yeah. So Daryl, anything to add? I think I stole the entire announcement, but you did
I don't
all the
even know
work
what
there.
else is in the interview. I mean, you basically said everything that was in the interview. No, it was fun. It's not a real long interview. I mean, I think it's like a 10 or 11 minutes or something like that, but it was fun. He's a fantastic guy to chat with and very gracious with his time. We snuck the interview in during his lunch, so it was great. And yeah, very very willing to chat with me about all the fine folks that he's worked with over the years, and it was fun. He definitely name dropped a bunch of great people he's worked with over the years. So yeah, it was very cool. And then didn't jump down my throat at all when I made a mistake that Charles caught later on when he listened to it. So yeah. Just went right along with it like any good actor would.
It's fine, Daryl. You did a great job. I wasn't even going to bring it up.
It's fine. I'm sure as soon as people will listen to it, they'll be like, he made a mistake. And I'm like, yeah, well, I know. I was standing there talking to a prolific actor and talking off the top of my head. So I was bound to make a mistake at some point. I can't even do this show regularly without making a mistake. So
yeah, it's not like for Charles. So
exactly.
All right. Well, I hope everyone enjoys listening to that. That'll be well, it should be out right now for donatrons when this show goes up. So enjoy that. Go right to our Patreon page and check that out. And then for everyone else, you'll get to hear that next week. So stay tuned. All right, let's get into the show. We are going to talk about some toys and quick hits.
All right, and I guess I'm up first. Once again, talking about this Missing Link Ultra Magnus. And first up, we've got a transformation video that was put out by, I guess is it by Takara that's put this out?
The channel's Hobby Watch.
Okay. Either way, it is a Japanese YouTube channel, and it basically shows you the entire transformation. And I watched it and I was like, wait a minute, this is identical to the G1 transformation. Everything is exactly the same except for when you put the white cab Optimus into the back of the Ultra Magnus. It's exactly the same. So yeah, it's very, very similar. So yes, okay, yes, you get a little bit more articulation in the thighs and in the arms, or sorry, I should say shoulders, but the rest of it is almost identical. So yeah.
Were the Magnus, were the big hands, I didn't see him put those on. I wonder if those were, they just stay attached. Yeah,
looks like they stay attached. But again, I mean, you could probably just leave them attached in the G1 as well. But yeah, it is still a very cool figure. It does have ankle tilts. It can do the A stance that the G1 can't. But yeah, there is definitely some articulation there that the G1 doesn't have. So yeah, it looks cool. So take a look at the transformation video and see if the differences justify the price, because it's still super expensive. So yeah. Anyway, moving on and sticking with the Missing Link Ultra Magnus, we have a interview with the developer team. So I have not read this. It's quite lengthy. But it is going into what they did to develop it. So if you want to read it.
This is also the same website, Hobby Watch, the ones that put up that video. So they're Japanese. They did a Japanese language interview, and I guess TFW 2005 had a translation to English. So I've not read it either. So
yeah, it's quite long. So
yeah.
But if somebody out there is really interested, I'd take a look. We'll have it linked in the show notes, or like Charles said, you can find it on TFW.
All right. Well, next up, we've known this is happening for a while, but it's now official. Hasbro is moving from Providence, Providence, where they were.
Yep.
Yeah, in Providence, Rhode Island, to Boston, Massachusetts, and it's sad because I think they've been in Providence for most of their existence.
It's Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
Okay, well,
I don't know why you took geographical advice or suggestions from me, but that's okay.
Yeah, sorry. I'm from the South in the U.S., so everything in New England is like just one big blur. Anyway, sorry. So they've been in Pawtucket, Rhode Island for most of their life, I believe, and they are moving to 400 Summer Street in Boston's Seaport District. I'm sure that saltwater air is going to do great for all of their design samples and everything. But it says that they're going to have at least 700 full-time employees that are transitioning from Rhode Island to Boston by the end of 2026. They're going to have 265,000 square feet. And, I guess hopefully, most of the people are able to move. I'm not sure how many people they have working in Rhode Island right now. But it says that they still are going to keep ties with Rhode Island. They have a lot of like donations and things that they plan to continue. But, having just moved, I really, my heart and sympathies go out to everyone that's having to move as a part of this, because moving sucks. As you can see, I'm still not unpacked.
I just want to point it out here, Jeremy. It's a 45-minute drive from Pawtucket to Boston.
So. New England is I don't know anything about New England.
So it's, okay. I don't, it can't be that far.
I've heard horror stories about Boston traffic, so who knows? 45 minutes could also be an hour and a half.
So,
but
yeah, it's, I don't know. There's a bus that takes an hour. There's a train that's 43 minutes. It could be way worse. I believe I remember the original plan was to move them out to the West Coast. So,
well, they do have a West Coast facility, and it says Renton, Washington. Okay, that's where their gaming and digital stuff is all based. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It just we'll see what changes.
Why the change? Why 45 minutes away? What's the difference other than a different state?
Tax incentives, I'm sure. It saves money.
Okay. This puts them right on the
sure
water.
That is the sole reason. The new CEO is having to...
Maybe a Bruins fan?
Well, no, he's having to save money where he can. We've seen this with the product they're putting out. And this is, I'm sure, is just another, like, Boston's probably giving them all sorts of tax incentives to move. So that's probably what it is.
Maybe the new CEO likes to dump tea in the water. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see.
Sure. All right. Well, coming again to Transformers Day. So that's today as this podcast goes up. Apparently there is a big announcement at the Transformers store in the Battersea, UK. So since we're recording this early, we don't know what the actual announcement is, but they are apparently going to reveal a brand new Transformers Titan. And they did clarify that this is not a Titan scale figure, it's just a new Titan character. But they are revealing a brand new Titan. And also at this reveal, they're also going to have a meet and greet with Simon Furman and Frederick Trong Pham and Pai Par and more. I don't recognize the other two names. I think they might have been like artists or creators on Transformers brand somewhere, but I do recognize
So where
Simon
is this
Furman.
taking place? Like, they're gonna have a meet and greet. So, like, are we just gonna
At this,
stare at our computers or what? Like,
I said it's at the Transformers store in Battersea, UK. So you got to be in
I wasn't
Battersea,
listening.
UK.
No, say it again.
The Transformers store in Battersea, UK.
Oh, the UK.
So,
Okay.
yes, UK, United Kingdom. That's what it's short for.
Is that what it stands? Oh,
Yeah. And here's the.
You're a subject of the crown. You should know better than I do.
bah.
Here's the post from it's Nate. What did I say his name was? Nate Purswell, Hasbro brand manager, saying that the Titan is not a Titan scale figure. Which, why use the word Titan? That has specific meaning. Anyway,
I don't know.
He has a big personality. Simon Furman has been talking all over social media about him having a something massive is coming, something big is coming. He's been hyping this up pretty big. So,
well, we'll talk about it next week, I guess, when we actually see the reveal.
I'm going with
Omega Supreme.
I'm going with Scrounge. Or Commander Class Scrounge.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Transforms into a frisbee you can actually throw.
Well, they should have had Bob Budiansky on there for that.
All right. Well, next up we have. Oh, this isn't me. Sorry. I sold Nemesis Prime, and
I know. I don't know why it's my topic. This is definitely you.
There's too many Nemesis Primes. He can't have all the Nemesis Primes.
Yeah.
All right. And up next, in what was definitely something that should have been Jeremy's topic, Hot Wheels has unveiled the next, I believe it's premium line. I don't know what this. Okay, the Mattel Creations website is unveiled this thing. This is a Nemesis Optimus Prime, and this is the exact same figure that they did a year or so ago. That is the Hot Wheels scaled, so the 1/64th scale Optimus Prime, but transforms, which is super cool. But this is painted up in Nemesis Prime colors. This will be on sale on September 16th. So yesterday at 9 a.m. Pacific time on the Mattel Creations website for $65 US. So by the time you're hearing this is sold out. Sorry. Yeah, might as well take a look, but it's guaranteed it's sold out already.
Yeah. Hopefully
these things go crazy fast.
We'll see if me from yesterday was able to get one.
Yeah, that's not a bad price. Knowing how expensive the Optimus, the regular paint scheme Optimus goes for. So, yeah, this one will have a lesser audience, but that's a great price for something like this. The fact that they got it in Hot Wheels scale and that transforms is huge.
I did manage to get that Optimus one last year, so I still have it in the package. So,
they are limiting it to 3 per customer, so that's good.
3 per email address, Jeremy.
Well, okay.
How many email addresses do you have?
Oh, I have too many.
See,
I can make more.
Yeah. See how many you can get. Anyway, good luck to everyone yesterday.
All right. Next up, another Nemesis Prime thing. We have some in-hand images of the new generation's Armada Nemesis Prime with some comparison shots from the Optimus version. We talked about this recently, so not too much to say here other than this thing looks really good. It's basically just the same thing, but with really not even a black. It's a dark blue and teal layout, but it looks really good. I do notice he doesn't have like Decepticon logos where like Autobot logos are for the other one. So, and he also doesn't come with a trailer. So the pictures here show him with the Optimus trailer, but I think this thing looks fantastic. I am a big fan of the Armada Optimus Prime, at least the main. I don't like the super mode, but the main one. I have many versions of that, and I feel like this looks really good. So that is coming out soon, if not already out. And again, this is one I hope I can get my hands on.
That's the Bendy Prime, right? Or the original was the Bendy Prime.
Yeah, the base part is the Bendy Prime. So I didn't get the regular Optimus Prime version of this, so I'm gonna try to get this Nemesis one.
All right, and we've got from Hasbro, we've got official videos of the upcoming Studio Series Wave 1 Deluxe class figures that are going to be released next year in 2026. So the first one is Windcharger from Transformers the movie. And then we've got Transformers 1 Arachnid. And we've also got a Transformers The Last Night Barricade. So these show both robot mode and vehicle mode for all these figures, and this gives you a tease of what's coming up in the Studio Series line for next year, early next year, Wave 1. So Windcharger, of course, was sadly one of the casualties of Transformers the movie. So expect the dead version of Windcharger coming from Target as a Target exclusive, probably at some point next year. But this is the clean, living Windcharger version that you can get here. So
with all these dead versions, they should just do a box set, just all the corpses.
And yeah, so if you're into the Studio Series line, these they've done away with the numbering, so they're making all the packaging prominent for whatever origin line they're coming from. So it's no longer Studio Series 86, it's Studio Series Transformers the movie, and then we've got Studio Series Transformers 1 and Studio Series Transformers Last Night. So if you aren't collecting all those, you can pick that up early next year.
That's disappointing. I really hoped that they would continue the numbering to the point where the 86 ones outnumbered the regular ones. That'd been great. Okay. Last thing from me. Takara Tomy has announced a T-Spark live stream, and this is going to be on September 25th. So it's not in the past. You can actually still see this thing. We're getting ahead of this. So this is an official announcement that the T-Spark live stream is going to happen on the 25th, and it's going to cover all their brands. So they're going to include Transformers, Zoids, Diaclone, Realize Model, Toy Rise, Adamas Machina, Synergex, Q Village, Spark Fig, Legacy Soul, Collect Caro, and more. But everything that we were just talking about there, I mean, Adamas Machina, that's the company that's making that awesome looking Predaking, and then they've also got that Rodimus on the go as well. Everyone's kind of hoping that they talk about the new Evangelion and Transformers collab that we've seen some kind of pictures of here. So they've teased an image for it, and they're really hoping to see a prototype or something like that on this stream. So yeah, we'll know more after the 25th, but yeah, you can see that the there's that teaser image there. And I saw some people looking at this and thinking, okay, well, it kind of looks like that Evasion Mode Optimus Prime, recolored, obviously, with a little bit of remolding on it. So maybe it's just a remold of the evasion mode Optimus Prime, but either way, that's a really cool figure. So.
All right. Well, that's all for our quick hits, and that's all for Toy Talk. So let's move on to some trips to the store.
The Transmissions Podcast will return after these messages.
The Trips to the Store is powered by our merch store. You can go to merch.transmissionspodcast.com and check out all the Transmissions merch you can get there, all the shirts we have. You can see them all displayed here. Jeremy's rocking the bad guy shirt, I think there. Yeah, that's cool. I have a generic Transformer shirt on, so I don't have a Transmission shirt, but they're there. I've got a bunch. Don't worry. But you can have some too. Just go to merch.transmissionspodcast.com.
TFCon's coming up, so get some new shirts, and you don't have to do laundry before you go.
Exactly. All right, well, let's show off the stuff we got this week. We're going to start off with Jeremy.
I got one thing this week. I'm not going to show off my Constructicons yet again. So all I got is the comic we're talking about in alt mode this week, Transformers number 24. And that's it. I just have the main cover. Sadly, I discovered that the comic shop that's closest to me only gets the main covers pretty much. So I'm on the hunt for a secondary comic shop. But there's a few in the area, so that's all I got.
All right, I'll go next. I also picked up Transformers comics, so I got cover A and cover B of Transformers 24. So cover A is Daniel Warren Johnson, and then cover B is Jorge Corona. So like the dichotomy there, we've got Megatron over Optimus, and then we've got Optimus over Megatron, and then Megatron over Optimus. So nice little dichotomy there. They're bagged and boarded, Daryl.
I appreciate that.
I want you to take note of that.
I do.
But we are going to talk about this in alt mode this week, so stay tuned for our review of Transformers number 24. I enjoyed it, so we're going to talk about it. I also got a brand new toy. Pre-ordered this, finally came in. Studio Series Transformers the movie, Megatron. No longer Studio Series 86. Studio Series Transformers the movie, but very cool. And you can see the movie animation still there. So yeah, we've talked a lot about this on the show, so I am very excited to dig into this guy and put him next to my Studio Series Optimus Prime and have that epic battle. So, very excited. Thank you, Hasbro Pulse. All right, Daryl, it's down to you.
I'm excited for you. I can't wait for mine to come in. I'm really looking forward to that. I was hoping you would have had it open, but I guess I'll have to wait for next week.
How long have you been
Sorry.
on the show?
Silk Song is too good. I've been playing it all week.
I have some comics as well. So I've got the main cover of 24. Man, I need one of those porno lights. This is really doing a number on me here. So that's the main cover. And then I got the connecting cover. So this is Soundwave standing between Devastator's legs, the spot where everyone wants to be. And then I picked up, just because I saw them at my store, I was like, oh, I'm going to pick up some of those second prints, because I haven't gotten those in a while, because these looked awesome. So the second print of 21 has Superion on it. This is the Jason Howard cover. And it looks awesome. I previously have the second print, Jason Howard cover of Devastator on the cover. So I'm like, oh, I'll get the one with another combiner on it. And then I picked this one up, and underneath it, the Bruticus cover. So I was like, shit.
Nice.
I got to get that one too. So yeah, so I got 2 second printings of 21 with 2 different combiners on them. So I picked them both up, and they look great. So yeah, I enjoy those second print covers where they focus on a character. So yeah, I did get some new figures this week. These had been put away for me at the store for a little while, and I know that at least one of our listeners that's local was looking at one of these. So I'm sorry, DJ Ronan, that you're about to get surprised that I got this. But the first one I'm going to show is, get the sticker off of it. This is Machine Wars Optimus Prime in a box. What? It's a little big. I can't see it. So he is in the box here. And he looks great. So I previously at a TFCon, I came across a complete Machine Wars Optimus Prime and picked it up for what I thought was a very good deal. This was a better deal because I paid zero money for it. It just worked some time at the store. So I'm very happy to have this one now. And yeah, the original sticker on it from KB Toys, no less, was $34.99. That's crossed out, and written in red pen is $21.99. So yeah, so that looks great. And yeah, I always like having some of these boxes, especially Machine Wars. It's not one of those shows that I ever really watched, but the toys are great. So
I don't think there was a show.
No,
No,
there wasn't a show. No.
you're probably thinking of the
Beast Machines. I'm thinking of Beast Machines. That's what I'm thinking of.
okay.
The show.
Yeah,
that's the show I never watched. Yeah. And then the other one, the one that I know that he's going to be mad at me about, he's already guessed it in the chat. I'm just taking the sticker off here. Should have done this while Charles was talking because I don't listen to that.
Wow, I feel loved.
Oh no, I'm taking off the
listen to
KB
you.
Toys sticker. All right, that should be fine. All right, so yes, Machine Wars Starscream in the box, and this thing is gorgeous. So this figure has been this is the first recolor of the I don't know, I can't remember what
Dreadwing?
it was.
Is it Dreadwing?
Was it Dreadwing? It's that G1.5 figure. I've got him up on my shelf here. I can't remember him. He's got the gold.
Is it
plastic,
the stealth bomber?
Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, but anyway, he's got the missiles. He's yeah. I'm just drawing a blank on it right now. I should just get it off the shelf because I've got it. It's awesome. He's right here. Disa one. Yeah. So that's who's in the box. That's but he's just black and he's Starscream now instead of whoever the hell this is. I can't remember. But yeah.
No, that's not Dreadwing. I don't know. I was thinking of G2 Dreadwing.
Yeah, it's just so many names, man. I forget. So getting old. I'm getting old. But yeah, so anyway, that guy's really awesome. And this thing looks fantastic in its box as well. So I know DJ Ronan really wanted this, and I'm sorry, but I got to it first. It's one of the benefits of working at the store. You could get a part-time job there too, buddy. I'm just saying.
Is that still sealed?
No, it's not. One side is, but the other side isn't.
It looks like he's still strapped in there, never actually opened.
It is still strapped in there. So, and the instructions are in there and everything. I mean, it may have been taken out, but it was put back real quick. So, yeah.
I still don't understand how that happens. How like a figure in a box survives, 30 years or 40 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was TF Wiki tells me it was Predator Skyquake, Daryl.
Skyquake. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I knew it. It was there. It was there in my head. I was just testing Charles, who didn't know, obviously. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what I got this week. I did pick up something else in that same bundle of old figures that are boxed, but I'm saving it for another week. So I need something. I'm definitely not buying anything this coming week because I'm out of town, but I need something for next week. So, yeah.
All right. Well, that will do it for trips to the store. So let's move on with the rest of the show.
We now return to the Transmissions Podcast.
And that looks like that'll do it for this episode of Transmissions. No convention news, no feedback this week. So we're going to wrap it up a little bit early and say stay tuned for Transmissions Alt Mode this week, where we review the epic conclusion to Daniel Warren Johnson's run on the Transformers, Skybound Transformers comic series. So issue 24 will be Daniel Warren Johnson's last issue. And then next month, Transformers 25 will start the Robert Kirkman era of Transformers. So we are definitely looking forward to that. But the Daniel Warren Johnson run's been pretty good. So we're going to put a cap on that in alt mode. And we'll talk all about it then. So stay tuned for that. And of course, at the end of every episode, we give a shout out to our Masterpiece Donatrons. These are the folks who continue to support the podcast at our highest level on Patreon. So that's why they get a mention in every episode. So thank you once again to John Forks Lemongood and Steve C. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for continuing to support us, and your contributions means the world to us. And thank you to everyone else for watching and listening and hanging out with us every week. We really appreciate it. And keep watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Transmissions. If you'd like to join the conversation, travel to our Discord channel at transmissionspodcast.com/Discord. Want some cool transmission swag? Feast your eyes on our transmissions gear at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. If you'd like to support our podcast, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support or tell your friends about our show. We'll see you next time.